Hello everyone and welcome to another Q's Views video. Today we'll be discussing none other than Fans Toys Dunerunner. This is FT-43. So here he is standing in front of the rest of his Autobot Minibot buddies. Figures from various other brands and lines, and there he is, looking quite nice. In my opinion, we'll have a brief discussion about him, some of the other mini bots that have come out in recent times, and to get your overall thoughts and impressions, and my overall thoughts and impressions about this figure. Now, really quickly, he does include the following. He comes with these, I think they're hood pieces, this weapon, and 3 additional faces, which are actually whole heads. You could just pop on and off depending on the expression you would prefer to have on the figure. In my opinion, accessories that make sense. Alright, so I guess while we're at it, you can kind of see him next to the other Autobot minis that I have from various brands. We have X-Transbots, we have Bad Cube, DX9, and other Fans Toys. Official Takara Tomy figure right there with Bumblebee. So you can kind of get the scale of his size overall. And I personally think it's perfect. But what do you think? Here he is also next to some of Fans Toys' latest mini-bot offerings. We have him next to Sheridan and to Hunk. I think that looks quite good. Also, one thing I've noticed with this figure is his articulation seems to be quite a bit improved since the last Fans Toys mini-bot offering, which is quite easily demonstrated here. I'll show a couple other poses just to kind of elaborate on this. So he's able to pull off quite a plethora of various poses and positions. Dunerunner seems far less restricted in his articulation than the previous mini-bot offered by Fans Toys. Alright, now here we have Dunerunner, formerly known as Dunerider, in his buggy mode, right next to Hunk. So you can see the scale of these two. A lot of weight in these little things for being so compact. As heavy as he is, I think he feels a little bit heavier because of his compactness. But both vehicles, in my opinion, come across very well. I know some people didn't feel that this vehicle mode worked as well, and I disagree. If you're one of those people, get out of here. You know what I mean? This vehicle is awesome. I think it looks great. I don't care what anybody says about that. That's a kick-ass figure right there. However, we're not talking about that one necessarily. We're going to talk about this guy right here. Good old Dunerunner. Rolls good. Nice and compact. I'll add some images at the end showing some of his various accessories attached to him as well, so you can kind of see what that looks like. Kind of see an upside down or backward facing head under there. And I will admit these flaps right here for mine are a little annoying. But other than that, I have nothing really bad to say about this figure at all. Rubber wheels, it rolls pretty good. I would think that these things, because mine don't necessarily tab in the greatest, I was thinking that they would get in the way of the vehicle rolling. On a flat surface they don't. Maybe if you roll it on a carpet or something, I'm pretty sure those would get in the way. So it probably wouldn't work the greatest in that situation. But other than that, I think it works pretty good. I think it's a great execution. The transformation is fun and it's enjoyable. It's not complicated at all in my opinion. I mean, somebody might say it is, but I can't agree with that. I think it was a fun transformation, very intuitive, and probably one of the funnest transformations from Fans Toys in a long time. But I liked his transformation as well. So I don't know. I think Fans Toys is doing some great things. Definitely his articulation from the start is much better than his. He does have a more accessible waist, and he does have an ab crunch, although it's due to transformation. But it's there, and it functions, and So yeah, I mean, I think they did a great job on Dunerunner. I'm not sure why the name was changed from Dunerider to Dunerunner at the last moment, but it was. But either way, regardless of what they decide to name it, it's a good figure, and I think he looks great with the rest of his buddies. All right, for some additional scale references, here we have Dunerunner next to Bad Cube's War Dog, and of course Fans Toys Hunk. See all of them together in vehicle modes in front of their rest of their Autobot buddies. All right, let's go ahead and get Dunerunner here back into his figure mode, his robot mode, and we'll continue from there. All right, here we have Dunerunner back into his robot mode. And I mean, of course, he cleans up fantastically. Everything is well hidden and well shaped. The proportions are great. The colors are great. The paint is great. The articulation is great. The transformation is fun. I don't know what else to say about this figure, except for me, it's pretty much perfect, in my opinion. There are going to be some other reviewers that say different, or maybe have their complaints or their quirks, but I think if I was going to pull out a complaint, it would be that the waist swivel is just toleranced poorly. It's tight and really tight. And with all the paint that's in that area, I am afraid eventually it might chip the paint or scratch the paint. But except for that waist tolerance, if that was a little smoother to turn, I would say this indeed is a perfect figure. And here we have the last 3 releases of the Fans Toys mini bots here together, so you can kind of see the team as they're shaping up. And I think they look absolutely fantastic together. You know, little issues and quirks aside, I think this is the best looking mini bot group within the Masterpiece line from any company so far. That's my opinion. You're welcome to differ, but for me, this is where the money is. Now, for as much as I like Spindrift over here, I must admit he is the elephant in the room. He's quite a bit smaller. He's not built, or his appearance is nowhere close to the animation as some of these other ones are. And as we all know, many of us know, there is a 2.0 version coming, which is more screen accurate. I do still like this figure, and I'll always like this figure. However, I am excited for the 2.0 version to see what he looks like next to the rest of these, and how he's going to shape up in comparison with the rest of the Fans Toys mini bot line. Now, for me, this was sort of like an experiment gone wrong, but right in so many ways. I think it's a fantastic figure. It's built well. It looks great. However, for many people, it does not emulate the character properly. And when you see him next to the rest of the group, he definitely, in my opinion, stands out like a sore thumb. He really does. So there he is, FT-43, Dunerunner from Fans Toys. And in my opinion, he's pretty much a perfect figure. He looks great. His materials are great. His paint is great. His articulation is great. And his transformation is fun. I actually enjoyed transforming this figure back and forth. And I like both modes. He's nice and compact. Everything is hidden well. Cleans up in the back pretty much perfectly, in my opinion. Just a beautiful figure. It is my hope this is indeed the portent of things to come from Fans Toys. Thank you again so very much for watching. I do appreciate all your comments. I do appreciate your time. Please stay safe. Please stay well. And we'll see you in the next coming videos. We are going to be continuing the Minibot series, and that will be coming again soon. And good old Dunerunner will indeed be a part of that. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.